It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Steelers' leader at quarterback. After his last game, now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Steelers and the Bucs, and it comes your way.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. 60.
They'll look to throw here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
It's complete to Snead. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Check white, switch yellow, Smith red.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Takes. To the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
Opposite, green, ready, go.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Now Hill. And that is incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies. And that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football, they're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Caught right side at Snead. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Hill. McKinnon here, it's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's nowhere. He'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Now the try here for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's Hill. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage. Play fake. Hill. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, following the play here, now we've got an injury. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
The previous play is under review.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. To throw again on second down. Hill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Hill now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, this from 37. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they're on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Back to throw now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down.
Here we go.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Come on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
On 2nd and 9, Hill. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. They'll drop to throw. He completes it to Snead. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. And even 60 yards. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Check White.
There's Hill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Harris has it over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. And again, it's Hill. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Owens. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Ready.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Ready.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 69 yards on the ground for him so far. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Smith red. Opposite. Green.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They'll try and run right on the option. Oh, nice move. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
White 6. Blue check. Check pink. Yellow line.
He'll decide to keep this once more. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Hill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, the offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brought in left side by Snead. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now back to throw. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. And a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Ready, go!
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. A really nice effort. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Set, go! Set!
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They go play fake, and it's Hill. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Check right, quick, yellow.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Back now here on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
2nd and 2. Snead's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll set up a throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Okay, right.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Check pink, yellow, line, check white, switch, yellow.
Option play, and Hill will keep it. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Smith red, opposite, green.
Now Hill. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
Come on, set.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll give it to Ridley. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 8th rushing touchdown and 9th overall of the year. And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead. They'll look to throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up.
Ready.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's a handoff out of the gun. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Kidder here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Hill now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Hill. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle.